Hello, welcome to the Unseen World channel. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all my latest videos. Thank you for watching. Today we are going to know about the scariest real stories in the USA. Number 1. The X Murder House. The X Murder House is also known as the Villisca X Murder House. It's a historic home in Villisca, Iowa. A brutal murder occurred on the 10th of June, 1912. The Moore family, consisting of parents Josiah and Sarah Moore, and their 4 children and 2 younger who were visiting the family and were sleeping there, were all bludgeoned to death with an axe while they were sleeping. Nobody has been caught as a murderer so far. Also, several suspects were investigated and some were even tried in court. Despite of numerous confessions, the case is still unsolved so far. It was a shocking event in the small town of Villisca and the entire country, and it was spread everywhere. But the house was occupied by several families for several years, but many strange and paranormal activities were reported. In the 1990s, the house was purchased by Darwin and Martha Lynn, who restored it to its original condition and opened it to the public for tours and overnight stays. Today, it's a popular destination for ghost hunters and thrill seekers who are into the house's gruesome history, and many visitors have reported strange occurrences and unexplained activities during their stays in the house, such as strange noises, voices, and even sightings of ghostly figures. Number 2. Annabelle. It was a Raggedy Ann doll given to a young woman named Donna in 1970. Donna and her roommate Angie started to notice strange occurrences in their apartment, including the doll moving on its own and leaving notes in a childlike handwriting. The woman eventually sought the help of 2 paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren, who determined that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle Higgins. The Warrens took the doll with themselves and put it in their Museum of Haunted Artifacts, where it remains so far. A lot of books and films have been dedicated to this doll, such as Conjuring and Annabelle, but some skeptics argue that the story is likely a hoax or a case of mass hysteria. Many people still believe in the haunted nature of the doll and its ability to influence its surroundings. Number 3. Dead animals in the wall. When the Bridges family decided to insulate their home in Auburn, Pennsylvania in 2015, they discovered that it had already been with scores of dead animals' carcasses. The dead animals were wrapped in newspapers from the 1930s and 40s and were among half-used spices and other items. After removing the items, they sent hundreds of artifacts and carcasses to an expert in Kutztown. The expert said that the rotting animals in their walls are related to the Pooh or Dutch magic, a ritual originating in the culture of Pennsylvania Dutch to treat ailments and gain physical and spiritual protection. The Pennsylvania Dutch were a group of German-speaking settlers to Pennsylvania in the 16th and 17th, and are often of Lutheran, Mennonite, or Amish faith. Many of the spells deal with the care of livestock, finding water, or the treatment of minor ailments, reflecting to the condition and the concerns of early American settlers. But Powell also has within it a tradition of darker spells, such as conjuring demons. One notable ritual in their traditional in these hacks to create loyalty in a dog. To attach a dog to a person, they try to draw some of your blood and let the dog eat it long with his food, and he will stay with you. The mold found on the rotting carcasses in the Bridges home has caused illness among the family members, and they say that the odor hasn't gone away. Number 4. The story of the Bell Witch. The story of the Bell Witch is one of the most famous tales of supernatural activity in American history. It took place in Adams, Tennessee, in the early 19th century, and centers around the Bell family, who were well-known farmers in the area. According to the legend, the family began experiencing a strange phenomena in 1817, such as unexplained noises and disturbances in their home. The family soon figured out a sinister spirit was haunting them, and that this spirit was interested in their youngest daughter, Betsy. The entity talks to the family, often in a disembodied voice, and was something singing hymns or engaging in conversations with them. The spirit claimed to be the witch of Kate Betts, a neighbor of the Bells who had caused John Bell, the family patriarch, of cheating her in a land purchase. Over time, the activities of the Bell Witch became more malevolent and was causing physical harm to some members of the family. John Bell was particularly targeted and reportedly suffered from seizures and other health problems. As a result of the witch's attack, the witch also made predictions about the future, which some came true, and seemed to have a deep knowledge of the Bell family's personal lives. The Bell Witch story has been passed down for generations and has become a cultural phenomenon. While skeptics have attempted to explain the events through nature or psychological means, the mystery of the Bell Witch remains unsolved. The legend has inspired numerous books, films, and continues to capture the imagination of those fascinated by the paranormal. Now it's time for a small question. Which one of these stories seems more shocking? Please write your answer in the comment part and let us know what kind of subjects you're more into. Thank you for watching.